Hi Randy, my name's Christina. Terry talked with you earlier about getting this video over on how to set your company above your competition and just some things that we noticed about your website. So I'm going to give you 3 tips that you guys can start using right away, and you could use it yourself. All I ask is if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback on the video. I send this out to a lot of business owners, and I just want to make sure I'm not wasting anybody's time and that it's got content that is actually educating people. So jumping right into it, we're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. And with content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. You want to have this on your homepage because that's where a majority of your backlinks are going to come to. So getting at least that 1,000 to 1,500 words. And it sounds like a lot more than it is. Honestly, you can have 1,000 words on a homepage. We've got tons of them, and it looks perfectly fine. So just to show you what I'm talking about, I pulled up Word Counter. And you see that you guys have 343 words. Now, when I do a search for Anchorage pest control, you guys already are in the top of the map pack, so that's awesome. And you're actually in the number 2 spot. So you might be happy there, and that's great. But I don't ever sell SEO for second place. Like, I try to get SEO for first place because a lot of times people will pick their company based on who's in the number 1 spot, right? Or instant gratification, they come down to the number 1 spot. So if you're happy in the second place, that's great. If you want to take over first, then that's the stuff that I'm going to talk about, is how to fix that. So with content, I went ahead and pulled up alaskapest.com and do the same thing. And you'll see that they're sitting at 460 words. So they're just barely beating you. If you were to get that 1,000 words, I guarantee that just your content alone, fixing that, would be able to take over that number 1 spot. Generally speaking, people get 10% of traffic that are coming from being on the first page. You guys are on the first page, you're number 2 down here, you're number 1 at the map pack. Like I said, you might be happy with that, but that's 320 people a month that are searching for Anchorage pest control. So figure that even if half of those are just the kind of people that click on the number 1 spot, you know, those are half the customers you're missing out on. So totally up to you. The next thing I'm going to talk about is citations. So you guys are in the number 1 spot right here in the map pack. The map pack is where your Google My Business lists your business name, address, and phone number. And the way that you get in the number 1 spot here is by citations. So you guys already have the number 1 spot. If anybody starts to take over that spot from you, you just need to add more citations. And what a citation is when you submit your information into a directory like Yellow Pages, Yelp, City Star, etc. So if you see anybody taking over, just keep an eye on that. Also, if you have different keywords that you're not ranked number 1 in, then is by making sure that that's in your content and by making sure that you increase your citations with a keyword about whatever keyword you're going after. Like, let's say you weren't ranking for Anchorage Exterminator, just a different way of searching it, then you would make sure to include Anchorage Exterminator into your content or built into your keywords when you're listing it into the different citations. And then also, I just wanted to point out here that I don't know if you guys do tree services. I know it's in your name, but I don't see anything about tree services on your products, so I'm guessing that you might not. But you do show up for tree services whenever I searched. I was searching for tree services to look for doing these videos, and I found you guys in Anchorage. So I don't know if you guys are doing tree services. If you are, I would definitely get some content on here about that on your webpage. And like I said, you might not be doing this. I have no idea. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is backlinks. And what this is we call it link juice, and it simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. So generally speaking, if you have more sites coming in, then you'll outrank your competition. That being said, link juice is more effective if you have relative sites linking back to you. For example, a blog post, maybe I saw that you guys, try to use natural products, or you talked about using heat to get rid of bed bugs. So a blog post about using heat to get rid of bed bugs, that's going to bring you a lot more authority from a different website than a blog post about pizza from a different site, because you don't slink pizzas for a living. So this tool right here, ahrefs.com, this is a tool you can go out and get. It costs a little over $100 a month, but it really gives a good breakdown of what your website's doing for you. Currently, you guys have 73 referring domains with 403 backlinks. So your competitors, Alaska Pest, remember they're in the number 1 spot. They have 61 referring domains with 933 backlinks. So these are the numbers that you need to beat. The great thing about this tool is you can click and see exactly where they're getting listed and what blogs that they're getting listed under. Those bring the most power. And then go get listed under those same ones. Just reach out to the website and say, hey, what will it take to get my link onto your webpage? and they'll usually tell you pretty simple, like it either costs this much money or you need to write this kind of content, and then you can get listed on their page and get that power as well. So in closing, we talked about 3 things: content. You definitely want to get up to that 1,000 words on your homepage. Citations. You guys are already winning that game, but if you wanted to get listed under different map packs, that you're not ranking for those keyword searches, that's how you do it. And then link juice, making sure that you're getting relative sites linking back to you. Again, my name's Christina. I'm with Casey Phoenix SEO. If you have any questions, call me at 816-323-4100. And thanks for watching my video.